The Brexit Fish Challenge, Frost ordered France to step back in Jersey crisis talks. Lord Frost and George Eustice held fierce talks with their French counterparts after fishermen staged an angry demonstration in Jersey over a new fishing rights allocation system. A fleet of French ships passed by and threatened to blockade the UK's picturesque main port of Saint Helier on Thursday. The standoff escalated briefly, with the United Kingdom sending 2 Royal Navy ships. French ministers including French President Emmanuel Macron have also made direct threats to Great Britain and Jersey. A threat posed by French Minister of the Sea Annick Gardin included cutting off Jersey power supplies, while Mr Macron said maximum pressure should be applied to the UK in connection with the implementing trade cooperation and cooperation with the EU. Cabinet Secretary Michael Gove, who works closely with former UK Brexit negotiator chief, said UK officials and ministers are currently trying to resolve the issue with France. In a brief meeting with the Holyrood journalists today, Mr Gove added, "I know George Eustice and Lord Frost had chats with their French and EU counterparts to clarify the situation. The talks were held with French government officials and the EU Commission, Express understood, aimed at finding a pragmatic and peaceful solution to diplomatic goods." Whitehall sources told Express.co.uk that the post-Brexit fishing rights situation with France was strained, emphasizing its approach to the UK was hostile. A source added to this publication, "France just wants to threaten us directly, its negotiations with them are not constructive. If they continue this approach, we will respectfully ask them to step back, because we want a smooth diplomatic solution to this problem." French fishermen protested Thursday over the sudden change in Jersey fishing license rules. Until the post-Brexit agreement, rules for French ships were set under an agreement known as the Granville Bay Treaty signed in 2000 between Jersey and France. The post-Brexit agreement signed by London and Brussels in late December allows French fishermen to explore waters off the coast of Britain where there is plenty of fish and less storms, as long as they can prove that they did. In the recent past, this area includes waters off the Channel Islands, which belong to the Kingdom, but are self-governing and not part of the UK and therefore do not even vote in the referendum on Brexit. Following that, island fishermen today warned they could stop doing business because of the sheer size of the French fleet, which includes more than 300 ships compared to Jersey's 75. "If things go on like this, there's no more fishing around here," said Loic Farnham, a 30-year-old fisherman in British Crown dependency. Richard Lebrun, 69, who has been a fisherman for 40 years, added, "If we pass through a port in France, I don't want to think what will happen to our boat." Mr Lebrun blamed the incident involving Jersey's weak politicians and added, "We are supposed to have a right to say who does and who doesn't fish in our waters." Jersey government officials said the Brexit agreement provides for permits that take into account the duration of a vessel in Jersey waters prior to Brexit. They said they had made a position with Brussels, while Lord Frost said under the terms of the trade agreement Jersey could regulate fishing in its waters. However, the European Commission argued that until the UK introduced additional justifications, Jersey should not attach new conditions to its licenses. Commission spokesperson Vivian Lonila said, "Full compliance with the TCA, Brexit trade agreement, is essential in the process."